Good morning, world, and welcome back to Dan's Pro Shop, where everything's made up and the instructions don't matter. That's right. Just like part one of this toolbox tour. Hey, I digress. Hopefully you haven't seen the first part and you're hungry for more, and that's why you're back. So, without further ado, let's take a gander under the hood and see what's in my drawers. Alright, for those of you that missed it, she's 24 deep and 56 long, 5-drawer mobile workbench. The old Husky from the depot. You know, not a sponsor, I just love their crap. We'll do a little sweep over the first drawer in case you've missed anything. Basically sockets, go-to crap. And I forgot to mention this thing. Hey, I'm sure you guys know I made this one specifically for a hydraulic valve in a stack that I just couldn't get to. This is an 1.5 inch pipe nipple that I just cut a socket apart and welded on either end. You know, I'm sure everybody has a drawer full of that crap where you just made something because you had to. Anywho, drawer number 2. Pliers, wrenches, whatnot. You know, everyone's got this thing. They're too tall to stand up. They're too long to go one way. So it just kind of ends up in here. So let's see. We got spanner wrenches for hydraulic cylinders, grinder spanner wrenches, hose pinch-off pliers, band wrench, Klein crimpers. These Irwin strippers, I don't know. I'm on the fence about these things. Let me know what you guys think. I like the traditional kind. These come in handy sometimes, but more often than not, they just kind of get in the way. Let me know what you think. Ah, here we are. These guys. These are hands down my favorite. I love these things. That's why I have like 4 pair of them. I just throw them around because I just like these so much better. Really, let me know what you think. Needle nose. I did a review on these. You guys need to check that out. These things are a lifesaver. Mirrors, magnets, a couple different crescent wrenches, lots of channel locks, these big old SOBs. Check this thing out. How many times have you needed a wrench with just a little more, you know, guts behind it? So I took a piece of steel pipe, flattened it out in the press, and put all these holes in here so I can move the wrench up and down and give myself some more leverage. Now, this thing's freaking awesome. And the other side is big enough you could put a ratchet in there. This little pipe, dude, if I could sell this thing, I would, because I use this almost every day. You got regular old pipe wrenches, a couple 10-in-1s, junk screwdrivers that I use for pry bars more than anything else, easy outs for pipe, insulated fuse pullers, scrapers, tin snips, what have you. You get down here, you know, this is the beating and pounding drawer more often than not. Big old 36-inch pipe wrench, PVC cutter, taps and dies specifically for NPT. These ones are regular. You get down into your like 1024, 1032, stuff like that. Soft dead blow hammer, Harbor Freight, $6. You cannot beat it with a stick, I'm telling you. Lifetime warranty. I go through probably one of these a month. Just take it back, they give you a new one. It's awesome. This thing, I made this in high school metal shop. Me and this old girl have been together for so long. I found this hammerhead somewhere in my journeys. It beats me, I don't know. This is just a regular old pipe. I knurled in the lathe, put an end on it, welded it together. This is probably hands down to this day my favorite hammer. I love this thing. It'll probably get buried with me. Then just a regular old wooden handled one. Just a pipe, you know, this is handy for putting like Allen wrenches and stuff in. Lots of brass. There's a lot of delicate stuff out here in the industry that you don't want to just slap on with a 10-pound hammer. You need something sacrificial, you know, in between the hand of God and whatever you're hitting. So, let's see here. We got the tap socket. Did a review on these. These things are amazing. And a little bit of air tools. You know, they're getting scarce these days because batteries are so cool. Let's see. We got, well, these are, yeah, chisels and punches. These are center punches. Some fancy little files, easy outs. And this is more like the delicate electrical diagnostic drawer. So here, if you guys are unfamiliar with Deutsch pins, this is the way of the world. This is how most automotive connectors are put together, and a lot of intelligent stuff. Now, it takes this special crimper. I know it's kind of hard to see there, but a pin goes inside of there and it squeezes it from all sides. And it makes a super nice, super neat crimp. And it takes, unfortunately, a kit like this to work with those plugs. This is a terminal disassembly kit for taking apart Deutsch plugs. Yeah, if you know, you know. A mic, which is absolute must-have. These guys. Holy cow. Yeah, I know. I'm saying the S word again, but these snap-on, these are made specifically for doing hydraulic seals. Like, it's like a screwdriver, but it's bent over, polished, and rounded, so it's nice on hydraulic seals. These things are a lifesaver. I use them all the time. Let's see, this is one of those man crimpers for electrical fittings. You know, you really got to wail on something. Some wire markers. This is a 3-phase rotation indicator. Super handy. We'll talk about that. Data cable kit for Ethernet. Some furls. Lodo stuff. Zip ties, can't go wrong. Just a whole mess of test leads. Probably one of the best meters I own. I'll do a separate video on this thing and a master lead kit to go with it. The Brady label maker. I will also make a separate video on this thing because I love it. It is so worth the money. I know it's pricey, but dude, once you have one, you'll be like, why didn't I get this 5 years ago? Now the bottom drawer. Everybody's dreaded bottom drawer, the junk drawer. This is where all the big crap goes. It doesn't fit anywhere else. In the back, we literally have just junk. I have a 1-gallon jug cut off with just random hardware and stuff. You know, pipe strap, because this is just handy crap to have around. A tube of grease, some set screws, some busted drill bits, zip ties, stuff like that. Propane torch, just a box full of rags and zip ties. More Lodo stuff, because that's super important. Got a M18 grinder, an M12 Sawzall, extra batteries, more zip ties. The M12 Bluetooth speaker / radio, love it, won't go a day without it. Bandsaw, did a video on this, you need to check it out. If you do anything electrical or plumbing, you want one, trust me. Check this cat out. I got a little bored one day. I was sick and dang tired of shaking my spray paint cans. So I made this thing. Look, I took a piece of aluminum plate, bent it in the press brake, put on a hose clamp, and I riveted a Sawzall blade to it after I ground off the teeth. Come on, it was safety first here. You put a spray paint can in there, slap it in the Sawzall. Yeah, this does the work for you. Yeah, that's the American way, you know? Necessity is the mother of invention. So you come up with garbage like that. It's awesome. So here we have the old DeWalt 90-degree angle drill. You know, I may be a red guy, but this stuff is still mixed in simply because it's affordable and it's accessible. You know, honestly, any tool that gets the job done is the right tool. Let's be real here. This 3-jaw puller, you just know that these things love to come apart in your toolbox and you always lose a nut or a bolt that holds one of the legs on. I keep mine in a bag. Let's see, we've got a regular M18 drill, a cordless trouble light, some Irwin quick grips, and a 50-foot fish tape. You never know when you're going to need that guy. And check this old girl out. I got this thing on Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks. It's a knockoff no-name thing. It's an off-road LED light that you would find on like a dune buggy or something, but it's fitted and adapted for an M18 battery. This is slicker than whale snot. Check this out. Huh? And it's got 2 brightness settings. It's super cool. And I even drilled a hole in the top to put a carabiner in so like you can hang it from crap. Just super handy to have. And on the side here, this is where I keep my first responders bag. And behind it, there's some spare batteries and a Milwaukee charger. So, in a nutshell, that's basically the mobile rig here. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions about anything specifically that's in here, how I put it together, where it came from, if you guys want to dig a little deeper in prices, like is it worth it, like what do you do, that kind of stuff, please drop a comment and let me know. I'm putting this out there for you. I know, like, whenever I got started in this industry, nobody's like, hey, if you're an industrial maintenance technician, this is the stuff that you might need. So this could be greatly helpful for someone out there. You know, not too big, not too small, easily mobile, something that can get to the job with you. If you guys are interested in more, let me know. Until next time.